installing a short shifter in my car. It's from Torque Solutions. They're based out of the US. Cost me about like $100 Canadian, so not too bad. So let's get right into this install. Alright, so we're in the car now. I'm just going to take off all the surrounding panels of the shifter itself, and then we'll get it all off. So. Alright guys, so to get these two side panels off, there's two 10mm bolts inside the glove or the compartment here. So to take it off, you just need a 10mm like Josh got me. And we're going to take off this, and it will pull off the whole side panels, this whole thing here. There's two screws here that I also had to take out. And then there's some wire connections that you have to unplug just here too, just to make sure that the whole thing comes off, and then comes off just like that. Alright guys, so now that every bit of plastic is off, we are down to the shifter now. So right below here, there's a pin that you have to unhook here to release the bottom ball joint piece. So you just release it, and then it should just come right off after you release both sides. Alright guys, so now that we have the bottom piece unhooked, you have to take these set screws off and then knock the bolts out. So I'm just going to use a flathead screwdriver and try and pry them off and then knock them out. So we'll get back to you when those are out. Alright guys, so we did get it out. It took a lot more work than we thought, but we got it out in time, and now we're ready for the actual short shifter to get in here. So I greased up everything. Everything's good to go. Now I'm just going to do the reverse order of what we did. So start with the little spring down here, connect the bottom piece, hook it back in here, and then put the spring here, and then just bolt everything back up, and it should be good. So let's get into that. It's all done. We put all the little pieces back on and everything. So now we're gonna get back to putting on the plastics. So it's just like I said before, just reverse order what we did before. And then we'll do a quick little test and show you guys how much shorter we're shifting. So the short shifter from Torque Solutions does come with this little ring here. So you just put that on here. There's a little lip there, so that's how far it goes. It's pretty simple. And then we can put back on my shift boot. Get everything back to normal. Alright guys, so it's all in. We're just gonna go take it for a quick rip and see how much it did different. Alright guys, so this is the test with the stock shifter. I'm just going to show you guys quickly how far the throw is on the shifter, and then we'll do a comparison afterwards. So this is starting in first, and then it has to go all the way to second. See how far down that has to go. Obviously it doesn't help that I have the tall shift knob, but it's got a really far throw. Obviously it's stock, it's not going to be anything fancy. It works, but I just wanted a little tighter shift because it's a good driving mod, and it's gonna make the driving experience feel a little cooler. And then all the way into fifth is all the way over there. Guys, so this is the comparison now that the short shifter is in. It feels a lot better. I've been driving with it for a couple days, just making sure that everything was working good. So this is just showing you guys how much shorter the shifts actually are. So obviously starting in first, again, going down to second, and that has so much less looseness, it's so much of a tighter shift. The throws are a lot shorter. Like, I can't believe how much of a difference this thing actually did. It wasn't a short shifter that you can like adjust the settings of how short your shifts you want. It just comes with one stock throw, but actually it feels super good. I really like it. And like, as you can see, there's barely any play in it and all that. So I'm really happy with the purchase. If I were you guys, and if you were installing yours in your Lancer, I would get a Dremel or something to just saw off the little fastener things, because I'm telling you, it took us like 3 hours to just get those things off. It was impossible. So it's worth it now that it's in, but when you're doing it and just hitting the same bolt, it was a little bit tedious. But we'll see you guys back in the shop to show you guys a little bit more in the stop off to the outro. Alright guys, so we're back at the shop. Like I said before, the short shifter is very worth it. It makes driving a lot better in my car. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. And check us out on Instagram at sboys_TV. And don't forget, if you're shopping for any car related merchandise and stuff like that, go check out Motor Element and use code SBOYS for 15% off at checkout. It'll help us out and it can get you guys some really cool merch. So go check that out. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.